In this video, you are going to learn how to add another email account to Gmail. You might want to do this because you're tired of logging in to different accounts and missing important emails, or because you need more than the limited storage that comes with your domain email. By the end of this video, you'll be much more organized with your email. You'll be using Gmail as your master account to manage all of your emails in one place. You'll have labels set up so you can clearly see which emails are coming from which accounts. And you'll also have 15 gigabytes of free email storage for your domain email if you want. I'll walk you through the two different methods to add an email account to Gmail so that we cover off on all the scenarios in one video. Let's get started. Step 1 is to add a mail account. To add a mail account, first log into Gmail. Then click the gear icon in the top right-hand corner. Click on Settings, Accounts and Import, and Add a Mail Account. Type in the email account that you want to add, and click Next. If you were adding an email account from Yahoo, AOL, Hotmail, or Outlook, then your account will automatically be linked with Gmailify. A pop-up window will appear and all you will have to do is log into the account to add your email account to Gmail. Now, if you are adding another non-Gmail account like a domain email for a new website, then you will have to manually enter the mail settings. So click Next. To get the information that you need, open a new tab and log into the email account that you want to add. Now search around for the mail settings. These will appear in different places depending on the account that you have, but they should appear under Configure Mail Account or something like this. And your mail settings should look something like this. Now open back up the Gmail window to add the email settings. Enter the username and password for the email account that you want to add, and copy in the mail settings. In the POP server field, add what appears next to incoming mail in your mail settings. Change the port to match what is shown in your mail settings. Now don't worry if you can't find the mail settings or if you get an error message when trying to add them, because in the second method, I'm going to show you how to add an email to Gmail without needing your mail settings. Leave the first option unticked to save storage in the inbox that you are adding. Tick the second option for added security. Tick the third option so you can clearly see which emails are coming from which accounts. And leave the final option unticked unless you want your mail to skip the inbox. And click to Add Account. Your mail account has now been added. But you also want to be able to send email from this account through Gmail, so you don't need to log into the other email account at all. So click Next. In most cases, you can leave the account name as it is. But if, for example, you are adding a support email, you might want to change this from your personal name to support@yourcompany.com. And then move on to the next step. Now we need to copy the mail settings for sending emails. So once again, we need to have the mail settings open and make sure where it says SMTP server, it matches the outgoing server address in your mail settings and that the port number is the same. Then enter your username and password and click Add Account. The final step is to verify the email. So go to the inbox of the email that you want to add, open the email from the Gmail team, and copy and paste the verification code. Now you will see that Gmail will check mail from the account that you have added, and you can also send email as the account that you have added. So now you can send and receive email from another email account in Gmail. And by adding an email account to Gmail, you'll also benefit from spam protection, better mobile notifications, automatic email sorting, and faster search. You can add up to 99 email accounts to Gmail, so repeat this process to add as many email accounts to Gmail as you want. Step 2 is to set a reply preference. This is a very quick step, but it can save some embarrassments and make you look more professional with your emails. Under Accounts and Imports, and where it says Send Email As, you will see that there are two options when replying to an email. Reply from the same address the message was sent to, or always reply from the default address. I would recommend you choose reply from the same address the message was sent to, especially if you've added a business email. This ensures that you don't make the mistake of replying to a business email with your personal email. Now, when you reply to an email, it will always reply from the same address the message was sent to. But you can also manually change it if you want by clicking on the down arrow next to the email. Step 3 is to add a label. Now that you're receiving email from different email accounts in Gmail, you'll want to clearly see which emails are coming from which accounts so you can prioritize them and stay organized. If you tick the option to add a label when you added your account, you'll see a label appear in the left sidebar. Sometimes this appears further down, so click on the More button to find it. And if you can't find the label, don't worry, I'm going to show you in the second method how to manually add a label. Then click on the three dots next to the label. Make sure that you select the label to show in the label list and the message list. And then to make it stand out, add a label color. Now you can clearly see that the mail is coming from the account that you have added. Now I want to show you an alternative method of adding another email account to Gmail, in case you had any problems with the first method. I've personally got an error message when trying to add a second Gmail address to Gmail using the first method, even though all of the mail settings and login details were correct. With the second method, you don't need to enter any mail settings and the end result is exactly the same. So let's get started. Step 1 is to add a forwarding address. Start by logging into the email that you want to add. Click into Settings and find where you can set up email forwarding. Note that this might look slightly different depending on the email account that you have, but email forwarding is a standard feature for all email accounts. Then add a forwarding address and enter the account that you want to use as your master email. You will then need to accept this email forwarding. So log into your master account and copy and paste the code back into the account that you want to add. And in Gmail, don't forget to manually select Enable Forwarding and to save changes. Otherwise, it won't work. Step 2 is to set up mail sending. As well as receiving email from your other account in Gmail, you also want to be able to send email from that account so you don't have to log into that account at all. To set up mail sending, click on the gear icon in the top right-hand corner and go to Settings. Then click on Add another email address under Send Mail As and enter the information about your other email address. Before you can send mail, you'll need to verify that you own this email. So send the verification and copy and paste the code into your master account. Now you will be able to send mail from the address that you have added. And be sure to select Reply from the same message the address was sent to if you want your accounts to appear separate to the people who read your emails. Step 3 is to add a label. Now that you're receiving email from different email accounts in Gmail, You'll want to see clearly which emails are coming from which accounts so you can prioritize them and stay organized. With this method, a label is not automatically created when you add an email account. So we need to set up a label manually. To set up a label, first send an email to the account that you've just added from your master account. Then open that email, click on the three dots on the right hand side, and select Filter Messages like these. Then remove the email in the From field. It's very important that you delete the email in the From field, otherwise the label won't work properly. So leave the From field blank and enter in the email that you want to add into the To field. Then click Create Filter. Apply a label to the filter and choose a new label. Enter the email that you are adding as the label name and create the label and the filter. Now you will see the new label in the sidebar on the left. And if you don't see the label, then just scroll down a little bit and it should appear. Click on the three dots next to the label. Make sure the label is shown in the label list and in the message list. And then add a label color to make it stand out in your inbox. And finally, send another test email to yourself to make sure that it's working. Now you can see that the label has been applied, and you can clearly see that the email is coming from the account that you've just added. That wraps up the two methods to add an email account to Gmail. Click here if you'd like to get a recap of the steps, subscribe for more tutorials, share this video with friends, and comment below for what video I should do next. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.